Hey listeners, welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're really digging into something that shows just how powerful mathematics can be, like in the real world. We're exploring this annual Congress that started in Mexico, specifically at the Autonomous University of the state of Morelos in Cuernavaca. And, this isn't just another academic meetup. It was set up with a really clear mission in mind.
Exactly. What's really unique here, I think, is that core mission. It's actually designed to bring together all sorts of different people, different minds, to apply maths to very real, kind of tangible challenges. Things in engineering, but other sciences too.
Mm,
It's much less about just presenting theory and, well, more about sparking this vibrant problem-solving exchange,
mm.
between students, professors, researchers, everyone.
That's a really key point. So this Congress, it's had two editions already, right? 2023 and 2024.
That's right.
And it came out of this idea from the university's CIICAp, that's their research center in engineering and applied sciences.
Ah.
Their premise was basically that you need that interaction, that open dialogue, to really innovate in applied mathematics.
Mm.
It's about making math do something practical.
Precisely.
So, okay, if that's the foundation, how does it actually play out? The name kind of suggests engineering, but you mentioned other sciences. The presentations have covered really varied fields. Was that breadth planned from the start?
Oh, absolutely. It was definitely a conscious design choice.
Mm.
I mean, the vision was driven by this understanding that real-world problems, they rarely stick neatly within one discipline's boundaries.
Right.
And you can really see that in their themes. They cover everything from, say, signal processing and AI,
Right.
right through to statistical analysis, differential equations.
Right.
What's particularly interesting, I think, is they've included areas like fractional calculus.
Fractional calculus. Okay, that sounds advanced. How does that actually apply, like
Yeah.
practically?
Yeah, it sounds a bit out there, maybe. But it essentially extends the classic idea of derivatives,
Hmm.
rates of change to non-integer orders. So like half a derivative or 1.3 derivatives.
Okay. And why do that?
Well, what it lets you do is model complex systems much more accurately. Things that have memory or dependencies across space and time that aren't just local. Think about how pollutants might seep through soil over time, or certain weird behaviors in material science.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, where a standard whole number derivative just doesn't capture the full picture. So it opens up totally new ways to model these complex real-world things precisely. And this Congress is actively pushing tools like that alongside, applied math for renewables. It's a really wide range. Shows a lot of versatility.
That versatility sounds like a big draw. You said it kicked off in June 2023, sort of hybrid, in-person and virtual. How's participation grown since then?
Well, the growth has been pretty remarkable, actually. They went from about 24 attendees in that first run in 2023
Okay.
to 51 in the second edition, September 2024.
Wow. Doubled in just 1 year.
Exactly. Doubling attendance like that is a really powerful signal. Shows there's real interest, especially for quite a focused scientific meeting.
Yeah, that's significant. What do you think is driving that? What's the main appeal?
I think it's a few things working together. First, they've kept this strong international feel. The second edition had speakers from Mexico, Cuba, India, Brazil.
Diverse perspectives.
Right.
Yeah.
That brings a lot to the table. Then they added real practical value with things like a pre-Congress workshop on maths and physics.
Ah, okay. Hands-on stuff.
Exactly. And crucially, I think there's the chance to get your accepted work published in a proper scientific journal, Ciencias Matemáticas. That's a huge plus for researchers and for students too.
Oh, definitely. Publication is a big motivator. So looking ahead, then they've already announced the third edition for September 2025. What's the focus there?
That's right, yeah. And the central theme is going to be artificial intelligence, AI.
Makes sense.
It does. It's a field where applied maths plays an absolutely critical role, doesn't it?
Yeah.
From the basic theory behind the algorithms to making them more robust, explainable, efficient, all of that relies heavily on mathematics.
Yeah.
But while AI is the core theme, they're keeping the door open very explicitly to all the other applied math topics too. So time series, optimization, control theory, they're welcoming everyone, researchers, academics, industry professionals, students.
So it really sounds like it's becoming more than just a standard conference. If it's not just a congress, what kind of role is it carving out, especially in connecting different fields?
Well, I think your word earlier, ecosystem, is actually a really good fit. It seems to be shaping up as a genuine ecosystem for collaboration.
Interesting.
You hear about instances where, say, someone working on a geophysics problem found a solution using a statistical method usually seen in medicine just because they started talking at the Congress.
Right, those unexpected connections.
Exactly. It's about actively looking for those synergies
Yeah.
to solve real practical problems. It
Sure.
really shows that mathematics is, more alive and relevant than ever.
Totally agree. Ecosystem really captures that collaborative spirit. And thinking about that ecosystem leads to maybe a final thought, something for you, our listener, to chew on.
Hmm.
With this really applied collaborative approach, especially now bringing in a focus like AI, what potential does this kind of meeting really have? Could it actually speed up how fast mathematical ideas turn into real-world, tangible solutions for society?
Mm.
What sort of new frontiers might open up just by getting the right mix of people, problems, and tools together like this?
That is the big question, isn't it? And it's exciting. That combination of diverse talent, real problems right there on the table, plus these powerful mathematical tools like AI.
Hmm.
Yeah, that could be an incredibly potent catalyst. The ripple effects could be huge. We'll have to watch and see.
Absolutely. Definitely an initiative worth keeping an eye on. We hope this deep dive gave you some interesting insights into how collaboration really works in applied science. Thanks so much for joining us today.